Hello everyone and welcome to a Twin Stitches Designs podcast. My name is Julie and I am the knitwear designer behind Twin Stitches Designs. Today we are Sunday, August, I want to say we're around like the 20th, and it is just in the afternoon around 3 p.m. This morning we went to the beach with the girls and it's a beautiful day. And I'm just, as always, super happy to come and sit down with you guys and podcast. Now, I know it's been 2 weeks approximately since the last podcast, and that is because I had mentioned that there was a huge announcement. I have now launched my own website where I can finally sell my patterns. This was something I used to use Wix, and I moved over to Shopify since I can now sell my knitting patterns on my own platform. So now you can purchase some of my patterns on Ravelry as well as my website and Lovecraft. But I've not been able to move all of them over because they do. I calculated and I have 96 patterns, so that's going to take a while. But I have my most recent 21 patterns or 22. So you do have a ton to choose from. I will link it below. It is still twinstitchesdesigns.com. I'm just super excited about it, but that also meant that it took away so much knitting time that I really didn't have much to share because my days were focused. I had a pattern release and we also had the website launch, so that was a lot of stuff in the background, but I am just so excited to finally have my own website where I can sell my patterns. This is something that I've been wanting to do and just finally did it, have it out there, and it's just so exciting. So I always link my website below, so if you're ever interested in going, you can definitely go check that out there. So for the admin things, we just have a few little things I wanted to touch base with you all. We have a knit along going on in our Patreon group, which is the Garment Knit Along. I also have a year-long knit along, which is the Dishcloth Knit Along. The Garment Knit Along, I haven't finished. I have 2 or 3 finished objects today. I'm calling this one the one where I finish everything because there's so much done and I'm so happy. I actually forgot to go. I'll grab the sweater. It is done and I am so happy. We also have a coupon code. So Teresa of Pretty Twisted Yarns, I had purchased her Hey You're Crazy Witch self-striping, which is stunning. She gave the podcast 10% off throughout September. So if you use Twin Stitches 10 at checkout, I'll put it below and I will link her shop. So she gave us a fun coupon code for the podcast. So definitely go check out her shop. I really love her yarn. It is beautiful, especially her self-striping. She dyes absolutely amazing colorways. So thank you so much, Teresa. I forgot to mention it on the last podcast, but yes, she gave us a fun coupon code. Go and take advantage of it, and that is for 10% off of her shop. If ever you have a coupon code and would love to extend it, send me an email, twinstitchesdesigns3@gmail.com. I think that is it for all of the admin things. And the first finished object that I have is my husband's sweater. It is finally off of my needles, blocked. I just need to weave in the ends a little bit more and cut them. I wove in the ends and I wet blocked it, but I didn't want to cut it just because I wanted to make sure that if they were going to move any bit that I would cut those ends later. It is so soft. I test knit the Oxanon sweater by Vincent of Design by Delz. I used Knit Picks Stroll Tweed in North Sea Heather, Dalmatian, and Parisian Heather. Really, Knit Picks Stroll Tweed is one of my all-time favorite yarns. It is incredible, knits up beautifully, wears amazing. You can use it for everything from socks to sweaters to hats to everything. And you guys, here it is. I'm so excited. I created a Ravelry project page with the instructions on what I did for the decreases for the sleeves. Again, see, I've not woven in my ends. Like, I wove in the ends, I just haven't chopped them off after. Yes, so it's done. It took 2.5 days for this to actually completely dry off of the blocking mat. I really wanted to wet block it because I've been traveling with this everywhere. So I really wanted to wash it. And I use soak in the fig scent, which is my favorite. So absolutely love this, and I am so happy it's off my needles. I've talked about this sweater for so many podcasts, and you guys, this is going to be the last time you hear about it. And I am just so happy that it's done. I knit this on a US 8 for the body and a 2.75 for the like the detail of the ribbing. I knit this holding the fingering weight double for the body and single for the ribbing and details. I am not 100% sure when the pattern is going to be coming out. Definitely check out Vincent from Design by Delz for any updates on that and whenever the pattern is going to be released. But yes, I did the size number 5, which is the large, and it's done. Okay, so the second finished object that I have to share with you all is a pair of socks you have not seen. I knit this out of Less Traveled Yarns in her Aspen colorway. These kind of just flew off my needles. I had them in the background. Forgot to show them on the last podcast, but I really love it. So it's a brand new design that I knit. So it's fingering weight, and it is a 75-25 blend. And I knit this on a 2.25 millimeter needle. It's a brand new design, and you guys are getting the first look into it. So it's these fun, simple cables starting all the way from the cuff and then going into a cable and ribbed body. So both of them are done. Really love how these turned out. They are knit top down with a heel flapping gusset. So you see that those details right here. Really love it. So this one I will be putting out the test knit call soon. Definitely look in the Patreon group for the test knit call. The Patreon group has a ton of fun things, and Patreon members get first dibs on test knit calls. So the last one I did, the lollipop socks, I didn't even put it out to people, like the general public, because Patreon, they completely filled up all the spots. So if you don't want to miss out on test knit calls, if you want to join in the fun, all of those extras, definitely go and check out Patreon. It is a fun community. We're going to be having our next Zoom fun knit call in September. So definitely don't want to miss that. These Zoom calls are for the 3 upper tiers. It's really just like a fun either knit night or day. We kind of all meet up on Zoom and chat and knit together, and people from all over the world. So if you definitely want to come and join in that fun community, everyone is welcome. So yes, I am so excited. So this one is going to be released sometime in September. I made these in the size for my husband, so that's why the leg is super long. He loves the longer the leg, the better for him. So I'm building up his box of socks, which I should totally do a update for you guys for his box of socks, because I'm gifting my husband his own box of socks for his birthday, which is October 25th. And I've lost count. I've actually lost count. So I think I'll do like a fun update on the next podcast. If you guys are interested, let me know below, in sharing kind of his box of socks and all of the patterns that I have that I've knit up. Yeah, I'm still planning on knitting up a few pairs. So definitely we might be heading more towards like 8 to 9 pairs now. It'd be fun if I could knit them the 12 pairs. I mean, we might get there for the end of the year. I don't know about October, but so anywho, tangent over there. But yes, this pair of socks is done. Test knit call is going to be going up very soon, and it's just really a fun pattern. I'm going to take these off the sock lockers because I have some more finished socks to share with you all. I was knitting the last podcast, I was knitting on the last pattern of the O Basic sock collection, which is now in test knitting and coming out August 25th. I also have a full giveaway going on my Instagram, depending on when you see this. I'm giving away the whole collection, and I've collaborated with the 3 incredible dyers who are all donating a sock set to one lucky winner. So you are winning 3 full patterns and the 3 yarns to make it. I mean, it's ridiculous. They were so incredibly generous and joined into that giveaway. So let me grab that pair of socks right here. I haven't really put them away. Not yet. Still need to weave in my ends. So I have the second one here, and it is here. So I knit this out of Blush Yarns. Do I have her tag? No. In her Sunny Butter colorway with a fun, just a brown mini that she sent my way. And it is really all about the cuffs. So this collection is 3 full sock patterns, and they are designed for single strand and double stranded knitting, which means that you hold your fingering weight single or double. I also finally included my test knitters. I am applauding them. They are incredible. They are working their bums off because we are testing out, for this collection, it's premiering, is I have 3 different types of heels included for the instructions. So you will have a heel flap and gusset, a short row, German short row heel, as well as a full afterthought heel. So the 3 instructions are going to be included in my pattern, and I'm so excited. So this full collection is dropping, like I said, on August 25th, and you will get all 3 patterns for $9 Canadian. And if you're on my newsletter, you may get early access and a coupon code. You may hear the girls in the background. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and my girls are playing with my husband in the background, so I apologize if you hear them, but that is just the state of our amazing little family, so. This pair of socks is completely done. I did not share it on the last podcast because I had to rip it out and all of that. So I knit this one top down on a US 5, holding the fingering weight double. I did my German short row heel for the heel. So yes, so that pair is completely done, and I'm so happy that they are off my needles. The last finished object, I would say, is more of a haft object. I finished one sock from my pair of socks out of a homespun house. I am knitting her soft sock fingering, which is a 75-25. It's Friday, I'm in love. So I have this vanilla sock on my needles, just holding fingering weight double. It was perfect for when we went on our little weekend getaway. I really love these colors, and I want to cast on the second one. And I completely finished the sock. I still need to cast on the second one. I also did my German short row heel on this one as well because I've been testing it out on the different patterns. So I knit this top down. I used my perfect DK weight recipe in terms of stitch count. I knit a 2x2 rib for 10 rounds, holding fingering weight double with a US 5, and I just threw in my German short row heel and knit to the end. So the last podcast, I don't know if I had turned the heel, and I was about like here. So I finished all of this, 2 pairs of socks, and a sweater, and I have more knitting. I mean, you guys, this is crazy. I'm pretty proud of myself. I love being able to come to a podcast and actually share a ton of progress with you guys, because there's nothing when doing a podcast and I'm like, well, I barely worked on anything. I feel like super successful right now, or accomplished is the word that I'm looking for, and sharing a ton of progress that I'm making. So I'm doing a happy dance over here. Hope you guys love all the progress. But yes, so this one is done. Love it. I'm not going to wait like a year to cast on the second one. I have something else taking up these needles, and when they are done, the second one's getting cast on because I just love the yarn. It is beautiful. Absolutely amazing. And I have this in just a drawstring bag that Molly of the Homespun House gifted me with my purchase. So I just have that in here, just waiting for the second sock. So that is going to be coming hopefully very soon by the next podcast. Don't know if I should promise that, but okay. That is it for finished objects. I think that was enough. I'm just going to take a sip of water. I noticed on the last podcast that we hit 3,000 subscribers, which absolutely blew my mind, but which also meant that we need to have a giveaway. And my amazing friend Heather sent a package. She sent a package, and she even sent something for the girls, which was so incredibly generous. She sewed like little baby shark bags for the girls, and they flipped. They loved it so much. They're obsessed with Baby Shark and Peppa Pig. They just started Peppa Pig, and they're like, they love some Peppa Pig. Let me know if you guys, your kids, like if that's a thing, but I heard Peppa Pig is huge. So kind of going into acquisitions a little bit, because I do want to share with you guys, I'm just so excited about this giveaway. So she not only, let me grab it. So she not only sent a gift for me, she sent a gift for you guys and the girls. I mean, Heather, you outdo yourself. Absolutely amazing. So she has an Etsy shop, and I will link it below. And these two are for the giveaway. She even has this fun little bag. So she is Craftnut Yarns. It's a brand new Etsy shop. Here is her logo. And this one is called Biscotti on her 7525, which is 415 yards. So the winner is going to win one skein of Biscotti, which I love this color. Oh, this one came a little bit undone. This is on me, but might show up really nicely actually. This colorway is called Haystack. Oh my God, I love that yellow. These two together are beautiful. I'm actually jealous of this combination, Heather. Like these, oh, amazing. And not only, you are going to get a full, huge bag to go with it. And I'm also going to include some stitch markers from Sock Journal in the prize bin. So you are going to get a project bag, 2 full skeins of yarn, and stitch markers. I might add little extras in there for the 3,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm so excited. Now you might wonder, you know, Julie, that's great. How do I enter? So just comment down below. Let me know what you love about the podcast. Let me know what you want to see more of. If you want to go and check out Heather's shop, let me know your favorite colorway from her shop. Just comment down below on the podcast or this episode on YouTube, and you will automatically be entered, and I will close the giveaway on the next podcast episode. So definitely do not wait and comment below if you want a chance to win this amazing prize bundle, because I definitely would. So I might as well show the package that Heather sent to me. So she sent me some of her beautiful yarn as well. And she sent me, oh, this was my favorite one. She posted this one on her Instagram, and I flipped. This is Sweet Tea. Love that white. These colors are just beautiful. And then she sent 2 more. This one is Cactus. I love this beautiful green. Such a light green. And this one, Adobe. Adobe? Could be butchering that, but. So, thank you, Heather. I've thanked you already multiple times, but you are so so talented and generous to send this my way. So this one might be on my needles soon. If you get one thing from her shop, this one. Or the yellow, or the other, get them all. I love them all, but this one. So thank you, Heather. All right, let's go into whips. So what I have been working on, I am I'm working on a few little things. Right now on my needles that is currently active, I have 2 projects that I can't share anything about because they are a secret project that's going to be coming later this year. Sorry, it's a little dry. But I did cast on a skein or a pair of socks yesterday. So this is out of Sassy Strings yarn that I've been wanting to cast on for a while, but just hadn't had the chance. She had sent over some yarn and I used some for a giveaway, but then I kept one she wanted me to knit up, and she was so generous. And I am knitting up Sweet Dreams on her fingering, and I'm holding it double. I've been obsessed with it lately, holding fingering weight double. I just love kind of the fabric, the easiness of it, and it's kind of creating this micro stripe that I am loving. Kind of like a mini self-striping, like just like those micro stripes. I love it. So I'm knitting this on a US 5, and I just did a 2x2 ribbing for 10 rounds, and then I'm just going to be knitting, probably putting in a German short row heel, which I've been obsessed with lately. But this is the yarn. It's this beautiful purple and like a silver gray. Absolutely beautiful, and I've just been loving it. I'm knitting these on my Knit Picks interchangeable needles, the nickel plated, and I just love how this knits up. I'll link her shop down below. She's an amazing Canadian dyer if you want to go and check out her shop. Usually she does have this one in stock. But I'm just loving knitting on it here and there, and this is something that there's no real deadline, but I just love having on my needles. And I have this in a bag by Stephanie of the Creative Knitter. So, love Stephanie's bags. And the last thing that's on my needles, or not yet on my needles, I have been mentioning here and there that I'm hoping to finish the sweater, my husband's sweater, because I'm test knitting. So I'm test knitting for Joanna of Where We Once Knitted. I don't want to show the pattern. Oh, right here. I'm trying to show off the picture, but not the pattern. So it is a striped cardigan that you stripe mohair with fingering weight. So I finally printed off the pattern. I highlighted all my sizes. I prepped it all for myself. And then I purchased this bucket from Jenna Rose, and then I have all of my yarn in there. So I have some Knit Picks yarn. I'm going to be using Knit Picks Stroll in Dove Heather. And then the mohair that I'm going to be using is Knit Picks Aloft in Carbon. So I have this contrast. So this one is going to be the fingering weight, and that's going to be the mohair. Really excited. And then I love putting everything in my bag and getting everything ready. And then I also put in these fun stitch markers from Laura of Camp Fiber Yarns. They are little stitch stoppers, which are amazing. So I kind of wanted to go with a theme and have usually everything in here. So I'll put some of the yarn, and I'll put my pattern. I will put my needles once I know which size. And I just love having everything in one spot. I've not finished doing up my bucket because I'm still missing the needles and a little bit of notions, but I just love having it here. It's ready for me when I want to pick it up and start knitting. So by the next podcast, I definitely want to have this cardigan cast on. It is only due December 31st, so I have plenty of time, but just want it on my needles. So I'm really excited to get that cast on soon. I also prepared my next project bag that I wanted to share with you guys. And this is in a bag that was made to me by my friend Stephanie of the Creative Knitter. It is like a huge, amazing size bag. Absolutely love it. The fun sheep fabric, just super, super cute. And in here I have already caked up, I caked them up last night, some new yarn and for a brand new collaboration. So excited. So like I mentioned, I always love filling up my project bag with everything that I'm going to need. So this is going to be, I even have my tough woolens, the hand balm. Oh my God, and chai spice. Oh, I love Martha's hand balms and sock soaps. They're amazing. And then I also have some needles from Knit Picks. This is the short interchangeable needle set. And then I have all of the yarn caked up. So this is going to be a collaboration with, again, Less Travel Yarns, her logo, and like absolutely love it. And I have this in her brand new Arcadia DK weight base, which is 100% merino, 180 yards per 50 grams. It's USA sourced, spun, and dyed. Absolutely amazing. It feels light as air. Absolutely incredible. So I got 4 different colors. See if I can bring these all up for you. Oh my God, they look amazing in picture. So the dark gray on the bottom is Obsidian. This one up top, this gray is Barley. That's Obsidian. That one's Barley. This one is, I want to say Merlot. Yep. And this one is Blushing Botanist. So here they are all together. And I have another skein of the light gray Barley. I am so excited to cast this on. I caked it up last night and I just cannot wait. Oh my God. And they smell woolly. This base is really, really beautiful. I think it's going to have incredible stitch definition. Like the twist on this, don't know if you can see that, but oh yeah, you see the twist and it is just absolutely wonderful. So soft. This is the type of woolly wool I love. It's woolly, but airy and soft and amazing. It reminds me a lot of Brooklyn tweed. So really excited about that. That is going to be, that is going to be a new cast on very soon. So I have my bag and all the yarn ready, my notions, all the yarn tags ready for me to go. Just need to cast on. I think I already have the design already mapped out and everything. I really just need to cast it on and knit it up. So that is going to be, not saying what it is yet, but I'm really, really, really excited. It's going to be a matching set. That's all I'm going to say. This week I was super lucky to go and finally visit La Violette yarn store. This is a yarn shop that is in Bouctouche, New Brunswick. You can actually go purchase yarn online. She has a full shop. I will link it below. I have been wanting to visit the shop for a while, but just never made my way, especially with the girls. And I had messaged her and just said, do you mind if I bring the girls with me? Because you all know I have the girls with me 24/7. And she said, absolutely, come on down. So we went and oh my God, amazing experience. The yarn selection is incredible. And she gifted me a few things and I bought a few things. So I wanted to share that all with you. First up, I had 2 crazy kids that were going all over, and she so generously got the girls to each pick out a skein of yarn, and they could bring home. So the girls picked out some West Yorkshire spinners, which I really love. This one is Fairy Lights in the sparkle. I have Fairy Lights, but I don't have it in sparkle, and I find the sparkle really changes the yarn, like, beautiful. It is, and it's not scratchy, the sparkle. Like I find some sparkle sometimes feels very fake. It is soft and amazing. So I'm going to have to make a pair of Christmas socks for the girls out of this one. And the other one, of course, picked another West Yorkshire Spinners. This one I do not have. This is Candy Cane, but I have been wanting. Absolutely love its fun micro striping. I actually think this one's a full self striping. So they picked 2 balls of West Yorkshire spinners. I've knit with West Yorkshire spinners in the past, and I love this yarn. So she gave each of the girls a skein. As well, she gave me to show off. I am so excited. I still have it in the bag because I did not want to touch anything. I wanted it all here for you guys. Okay, sorry about all that crinkling. So she gave me as well a beautiful wooden tag with the Kitchener stitch on it. Absolutely beautiful. Really love that. It's a fun keychain, but also I think these are great to have in your project bag. Beautiful. And she also gifted me her Bryson, I think I'm saying them right, Bryson sock blockers. So this is super interesting. It comes with 2 different sizes, the size small and the size large. And what you would do depending on whose size of feet, you actually just put in the size and it creates the sock blocker for that size. I mean, how brilliant. She has these in her shop as well. Everything I'm mentioning, you guys can go and order if you would like. So then this would be the size large, and you just put it so that it fits. And here you go. And it creates a large size blocker. So it's kind of a it's not kind of, it is a 2-in-1 where you can either have a small or a large size sock blockers. And if that wasn't enough, and she gifted us the West Yorkshire Spinners, she has a advent calendar, which is for stitch markers. Now this is very limited quantities, so if you want them, they are on the website. Go and shop because this is amazing. This is a advent calendar for stitch markers, which is something that I've never had, and I am so excited. So this one is Firefly Notes online.com, which is the maker, but you can get this advent set from La Violette's yarn shop, which I highly recommend you guys go and check out. I mean, and I want to say they're all woodland themed. So beautiful and really affordable. I mean, come on. He has knitting needles and a ball of yarn. I just absolutely love it. So it's called the Firefly Notes Stitch Marker Advent Calendar. I will be opening this up. I have actually a few advents that I purchased this year. So I will be opening up all of those. I'm going to be doing Vlogmas this year, I'm pretty sure. So I will be opening these up every day and having fun showing them off to you. So while I was there, I needed to grab some yarn. And I brought some West Yorkshire spinners. This one is in their bird range and is Robin, which is a colorway I've always wanted. I really, again, love West Yorkshire spinners. Love their yarn. I love the colorways that they have. They're just a really nice, affordable yarn. They're $17 a ball. And it's for 100 grams, and you get a full pair of socks out of them. If you use even contrast heels, toes, and cuffs, you could get 2 full pairs of adult socks out of one. Has 437 yards. Very generous in the yardage. So she has a ton of these in her shop, as well as the Christmas holiday ones, which sometimes are very hard to find. So I will link her below. And I decided to grab some Leo and Roxy, which is a yarn company, Canadian yarn dyers, that I wanted to try. She had some, and I thought, well, just grab it. So I bought their Almost Blue on their 80/20. I don't know, these highlight blues and purples were just speaking to me. And of course your girl went with neutral. This is their pencil case Melancholy. I have no sweet clue how to say that. So I went with these two. Love the gray. Love these. So that's all that I purchased. I purchased these three. I was so happy to finally make my way down there. It's a beautiful yarn shop, and definitely go check her out online. I will link her shop down below. And if you are in the area, go. That is the yarn shop that I would highly recommend that you check out. She has amazing, from indie dyers to some commercial brand yarns, really everything that you would need. The next thing that I received in the mail was from my friend Julie Asselin. And we talk back and forth, me and Julie, and she wanted to send some yarn. And I told her, you know what, Julie, just surprise me, because her yarn is absolutely incredible. I actually have, she was so generous and gave us a coupon code for the Patreon group for our sweater knit along. So if you are a Patreon member, I did a full post with her exclusive coupon code. So I think it was 10% off of her shop, which is so generous. So these arrived this week. This is the Edition Limitée, which is limited edition sock set. And it's on her Nomad base, which is a 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 115 grams. It's 500 yards. Holy guacamole. That is very high on yardage. So it comes with this, with, I'm assuming it's 220 gram minis. I am obsessed with these colors together. I told Judy, like, you can give me anything from your shop. Your colors are just amazing. I love any of them. And she just, oh, so she sent one of these. And then she sent, again, this is Edition Limitée, which is limited edition. Oh, this reminds me of fall, like apple picking, apple orchard. Really beautiful. So she sent these two my way. I love how this one's more of a solid, and then this one really has some interesting colors in it. Love, love, love these. Merci beaucoup, Julie. If you ever watch Merci beaucoup, j'apprécie. Ah, c'est la laine, puis c'est très beau. For anybody that's French, I just said thank you very much, Julie. If ever you're watching, I absolutely love your yarn. So for anybody who does not know, I am fully bilingual into French and English. So just a fun fact out there. But yes, these absolutely cannot wait. I don't know which one I'm going to cast on first, but they are going to be brand new designs. Absolutely have to design something with these because she was so generous and sent them my way. So this one is screaming for me, but I'm also obsessed with like the dark and then the super bright. I don't know. Do you guys, which one do you think I should cast on first? This one or this one? Let me know in the comments. And you guys, that's it. That's everything that I received in the mail. That is everything that I've been working on. I have no idea how long of a podcast this is. I've done this in chunks, but thank you so much for watching. I just really appreciate all of your support, and definitely do not forget to comment down below for the 3K giveaway if you want to be entered. And thank you so much to Heather for donating all of that for the podcast. In other news, I have been, like I mentioned, I released my own website. I finally have that up and going. In 2 weeks on Wednesday, the girls are starting pre-K, which is needed. I think we've all been together in the house. All the four of us. My husband also works from home since the pandemic started. So it's been a lot, and I just think it's going to do the girls so much good to be with other people and other children, especially with their language. They have speech delay. So I'm really excited for them, to see them develop, to make friends and we don't see many people, so I think it's just going to do them the world of good, and it's also going to do me a lot of good because I'm going to be able to have real working hours throughout the week, and I'm hoping to do like more Instagram lives and actually have sit-down podcast with you guys either weekly or bi-weekly and have a day and everything set. So I'm just so excited to have a real routine. Their pre-K is only from 9 to 11:30 in the morning, so it's not like all day but 2.5 hours is a lot when you don't have anything. So I think it's just going to be absolutely amazing, and I'll give us a little break out of the house and just, yeah, I'm very excited. I'm nervous and excited and all the emotions as a mom, putting my children into someone else's care. But at some point, I definitely see the need for them to go there, not only for them, but for me as well. So I'm just really excited. Give me time in the business. I have some fun things planned in the background that I'm working on that I cannot wait to share with you guys. So I'm just excited for everything that is to come. Like I mentioned, we went to the beach this morning. Tomorrow, my husband is also off, I think. I have to double check with him. So we're thinking potentially it's not as warm. We might try to bring the girls bowling for the first time. So that should be fun. We'll wear a mask and everything. But yeah, we're thinking of going bowling. So I think that might be fun. And tonight I just want to sit down and knit and enjoy a little bit of time with my husband and the girls. So yeah, but I think that is it. So thank you so much to everybody who watched. Make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I just hope that you are well and have amazing knitting wherever you are in the world. And until next time, you guys, happy knitting. Bye.